special guests, Michael Sigala and David Carbajal. Now, David, I hear a new book, Signs of Life, is coming out. Your new book. It's about poetry and stuff. You know. Care to share about it?
I do not.
Why?
I specifically spoke with your costume designer prior to my arrival, and I let her know kindly that I was going to be in a turtleneck sweater today. It's very poetic. But here you are.
Okay.
In the same outfit.
Well, hold on. I brought this pirate hat to distinguish myself from you, so that we don't.
No. I brought a pirate hat.
Okay, so what are we gonna do here? What do you want me to do? Hold on. Sailor, come here. Dude, I wasn't told of this. Can you come around from the middle?
Ridiculous.
Did you talk to David?
Sailor, did David tell you that he was gonna wear a turtleneck?
He actually did. And we went over this in the back earlier.
You didn't tell me this.
No, we had a whole conversation about this.
Well, probably was I high?
No, Amadeo.
What?
We went over this and you refused. You said you want to match him because
You told me to wear a turtleneck too.
Yeah, see, you were like trying to get everyone to go along with
What
it.
the heck?
So
Okay, you can go.
Sorry.
All right. That was a costume designer. Okay. Well, obviously, I think you should be the bigger man and take that off.
Wow.
Really?
Yeah.
I am not going to do that.
You're awful, Murray.
All right. I'm gonna tickle you until you take off the
Amadeo,
sweater.
stop it.
No.
All right, enough. I'll take it off.
What about
Take
you?
it off.
The hat stays on.
Fair enough. All right, we'll get right back to you after we show their performance art.
This is East of Eden. I'm east of Eden, James Dean in the rain, a crashing wave on the shore. Who am I in the movie in your mind? Bolt of lightning in the Bible black sky. I don't want nothing. I thrive on nothingness. I'm hanging around like midnight. How can I keep searching when there's nothing to be found? Find me at the Starlight Theater. I'm lost in imagination. Brando personified sin on the silver screen. The deer dead departed. The Judas Goat. The stories I could tell you about El Milagro Taqueria. The conversations at sundown. The lovely senorita. It's best I pick up my chips and find another game. Two strangers exchanging glances, a coffee cup serenade. Lucid dreaming, or am I awake? We hit the road like friction. I was quick to slam on the brake. We've been traveling for a Minnesota mile. Stop pestering me, for heaven's sake. Two pirates in a bungalow by the sea, playing on a chessboard they've owned since elementary. My mind has birthed a new illusion, trapped in a starry night, tangled in delusion. Who can lift this veil? The veil of confusion. My friend took a train from Venice Beach to San Antone. A strange man in a boxcar writing screenplays alone. He was born present day, but his soul belongs where there was wires on telephones. I've been driving on this highway for 3 stinking hours. The grass is growing under my feet. This beat poetry is the beat that keeps. It's best I get out of Dodge. I'm David Michael Carbajal, and this is Michael Sigala. Thank you very much.
Okay, so we have this book. It's called Signs of Life, and you wrote it. And it's
Yes.
How many pages is it?
So that's the
This
transcript,
is the whole transcript. It's the first
and it's not
only
even
copy.
it's the only copy.
You don't
It's-
even have a transcript.
What?
It's not the
What?
official one either. There's probably about 20 more pages that aren't on that.
Are you keeping the secrets from me?
They're not secrets. Just wasn't prepared.
Yeah, Michael. So you're a musician. You play guitar. How long have you been playing guitar for?
30 minutes.
That's perfect.
30
Yeah.
minutes.
You do it so good.
Yeah, just, see it, I do it.
Yeah, I like your bear shirt, by the way.
Thank you. It's,
Can we get a clap on the bear
Very
shirt?
nice.
Everybody, give it up for the
Thank
bear
you, thank
shirt.
you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I also have a new movie coming out with a good friend of yours, Seth Magana. It's called Bye Bye Miss American Pie. It was shot in all black and white. We shot it in just out the outskirts of Houston.
Good for you.
It's a good film.
Good for you.
It's a good film.
Uh-huh.
Roll tape.
And we're back. Whoa.
That was a great. That was great.
clip.
Magana is a great director.
Sure. Sure he is.
I met him once.
I've never met him.
You never met him.
He wants me on set as a cameraman. I met him through Amadeo.
But yeah, so Signs of Life is coming out in March. Signs of Life is coming out in March.
Yeah,
through
yeah,
my-
Signs of Life. Let's go to that.
And from my umbrella publishing company, Defiant Publishing. And the book is part true, part fiction. It's a contradiction.
Yeah.
And when he told me to come on the show, I thought it would be a great idea to do some performances. And then I've been best friends with Michael since high school. So,
Sir.
Wait, so you're from Castroville too?
I'm not from Castro. I'm from San Antonio, but the district that I grew up around got cut off into that same district.
the bus. We were
Yeah.
on the bus.
I was on the bus. I was fairly new still, but
I was new.
not as new as he was. I was talking to some friends, and he just butted into conversation, And at
To
first I was like,
make
"Who
it
is this
correct,
guy?"
Michael was kind of like, "Hey, you look like a super cool guy.
Not at
Be
all.
my friend." And I was like,
Not at all.
Yeah, I'm a cool guy.
I am a cool guy.
Honestly, hated him so much.
I am a cool guy.
Grew on me. And from there, it was just,
Are you having fun there?
The show's Lost in Space.
Oh, okay. So, how long? What got you into filmmaking? Because I know you've been doing it
Yeah.
since I was
Since childbirth.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, so have I.
Since childbirth.
Yeah,
What got me
Yeah.
into it?
yeah, no, that's that's why we.
We got along. We had a conversation over Whataburger about this.
Yes, we have.
Yeah.
To really think about it, what got me into it was I didn't like the idea of sitting in an audition room hoping the casting director would like me. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna pass this to Michael. I didn't like the idea of being in a waiting room when I knew what I had. I know what I could do, and I respect what other people can do. But I was like, I want to make my stories. I want to make them with my friends, and I want to have a good time doing it.
Yeah, yeah, you do. So I hear you do a lot of action films.
I do.
Long Lonesome Glow.
Long Lonesome Go, our bank heist thriller.
Motel Chronicles.
Motel Chronicles are exotic, not exotic,
upcoming
experimental
film.
romance.
Your upcoming film. I'm sure you forgot about this film already. River Thieves.
River Thieves. I did not forget about River Thieves. It's another heist film. And then Beat Patrol coming soon with Aaron Ramos and I.
Yeah.
Action tends to follow me everywhere I go. It's what I do. I'm an action.
whoa,
Michael,
whoa,
watch out.
whoa.
Amadeo, what the fuck?
So today is Valentine's Day, and they're doing some events here at my university, and I'm here to ask them what's going on and stuff, So yeah, let's do this. Amadeo on the street. No, I'm talking to you. No, you.
What's up?
What's up?
How's it going?
How are you?
I'm doing great. How are you doing?
Doing good?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Are you my mom?
I could be.
Yeah, you could be.
Yeah.
Do you want a cigarette?
No, I don't smoke.
Oh, well, it's okay, man. I just wanted to know if you wanted some cancer.
No, I'm okay.
There you have it.
Yeah.
This guy doesn't believe in women. It's a funny joke. You know how, like, during, like, Mother's Day or Valentine's Day, your mom's always like, Hey, where are you gonna take me out? You know how you could respond with that. I don't know. There's food at home.
Exactly. I was just gonna say that too.
Food at home.
I mean, it's true. I mean, she tells us all that all the time, right?
Also here is Lady Picosa. I think it's right. Yeah, Lady Picosa. Yeah, it's a taco place and a burger place. Ooh, keep dropping it. Do you have a light?
No, I don't got a light.
You don't have a light? Okay. Jessica, do you have a light? What's your name?
So my name's Furman?
Your name is Furman?
Yeah.
Furman, I want to ask you something. I believe in God. Thank you. You want a cigarette? You want a cigarette? Okay, cool. If you're a student wondering where your money is going, well, look none other than this table full of flowers and Cheetos. So what's going on here?
We're giving the opportunity to like freeze carnations with liquid nitrogen and to smash it because it sounds like glass when you smash it on the floor.
Could I try that?
You have $1.
I think I have $1. Hold this for a minute. Hold this mic.
All right.
Here's your flower.
Okay, so what are we dipping it in?
Oh my God.
Liquid nitrogen.
Liquid nitrogen?
Yes.
Yeah.
That's fun.
Very.
It touched my hand. Should I be worried?
A little bit.
This is Love hurts.
Jesus, that sounds like glass.
You see, I didn't know who this was. I thought this was a missing persons picture, but it's apparently the artist, which we're about to interview right now. So I'm gonna put this back down. Cool.
I can play piano. I technically can play mandolin, but it's been a few years. I can play bass. I can play ukulele. Yeah.
Are they paying you?
Yes.
That's fun. I'm not gonna ask how much because that's an inappropriate question.
Right.
But just off the record.
This is on the record, so no.
How are you gonna be spending your Valentine's Day?
I'm here right now, and then I'm gonna be on a plane
Oh, where are you going?
back to LA where I live. I traveled all the way from LA to San Antonio to play a show for you guys on Valentine's Day.
You really are playing our heartstrings.
Told you. It's not very professional.
So, I don't have a Valentine's this year, but I did find somebody on Tinder, and she's beautiful. Don't you think? Yeah? 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 We're together. Yeah. In conclusion, Valentine's Day is Valentine's Day.
This is sunsetting. I can't escape you. The damage has been done. There's smoke in my lungs, elation in my blood. It's a spiritual rush. I thought I was strong, but I could never be away for too long. I'll turn a blind eye to my conviction, reason with my mind why I'm in this position. It's been a dark days, a romance and rage. These tombstone eyes have got me dancing in the haze. I'm staring down the setting sun, falling prey to this addiction. Point blank the barrel of a gun. Can't you see I live in contradiction?
Welcome back, everybody. We're back with our guest.
This is a very experimental
David.
talk show.
So, going back to it, where'd you get your pirate hat?
This pirate hat I stole from a homeless person.
What are those teeth that like actors get?
Chatter teeth?
Cheddar teeth?
Chatter teeth?
Cheddar?
Chatter?
Chatter?
No cheese involved. You're talking the one that ones that go.
No. Like the fake teeth they get.
Oh, dentures?
Old people get those.
Veneers?
And,
Veneers. I think
Veneers.
it's called
Veneers.
veneers. Yeah, veneers. Thinking of getting some. Thinking of whitening my teeth.
some veneers.
Those are really expensive, huh?
They
I
are
don't know,
very
man.
expensive.
I'd love to whiten my teeth.
Yeah.
Drink a lot of coffee.
It's a good thing to step your teeth game up.
Teeth game has got to be up for an actor.
I'll just
Yeah.
get a tan instead.
I like you a lot better than Amadeo.
Thank you. I like you a lot.
Are you talking about me?
I'm gonna just take over as co-host, and
Oh, welcome to the Lakeview Film Show.
you know,
David
Michael
Carbajal.
Sigala. Well, great thing about Michael Sigala is he's a phenomenal guitar player, but he's also an up and coming stand-up comedian. He's an up and coming stand-up comedian, and he's got this great bit, and I would love you to share it. It's the one that you shared with me over at Chipotle. And here he is. Drum roll, please. Drummers in the back.
Dan, do you have any musical abilities whatsoever?
No.
Okay.
I mean, I pretend I know how to play the harmonica.
Dude, you're on fire.
Yeah?
So Signs of Life is part true, it's part fiction.
I can tell that you definitely took some stuff out from your personal life. Just like Aaron Ramos. Is Aaron Ramos in there somewhere?
In the book?
Yeah.
No, this book is part true, part fiction.
Can I be in it?
There's characters, there's scenarios that are in the book. You go to Amazon to get the book, but the book won't be out till March. You get my other two books. I got South 2690 and Dark Days on Amazon. You can also watch my film Long Lonesome Go on Amazon. And that's our bank heist film. And if you want to dig deep into the depths of my illustrious film career, you can find Stone Cold Justice on YouTube and have a
Great
good
show.
time watching that.
Great show.
It's actually got 12,000 hits in the Dominican Republic.
Dominican Republic.
I'm not lying. For some reason, the
Shout out
Dominicans
DR.
love it. DR, shout out.
There's some sugar man.
Shout out to the Corona.
Nice.
Nice.
Pretty cool.
You are very pretty. Speaking of pretty, during the winter break, also directed a skit called Monica, which Amadeo Rivas was a part of,
And I'm going to edit it.
and he'll be
Because
editing,
nobody else is going to do it.
because Michelangelo would never do it.
The artist?
D'Angelo, the
Oh, they said
cinematographer.
Michelangelo.
That's his name, Michelangelo.
Oh.
University of Incarnate Word has a very well programmed talk show. I'll let them know about my experience here.
Don't. Please don't.
I'll let them know. It's very organized, very structured.
No knife fights.
No knife fights. No turtleneck mishaps.
No pirate hat mishaps.
No pirate hat mishaps. It's called Viewing of the Ocean.
Lakeview.
Viewing of the Ocean.
Body of water view.
Body of water. So anyway, so Michael Sigala is a comedian, and he told me this really funny bit, and I really think you should share it.
Say the bit.
Say the bit.
Say the bit. Say the
Bit.
bit. Say the bit.
Say the bit. Say the bit.
Just watch out for the hecklers.
Yeah.
Hey, shut up!
Hey,
This
shut
is
up.
our guest.
Shut up.
Loser!
Shut up.
I just-
Well, I had a vision. More like a dream, maybe.
Was this your dream?
That is my dream, actually.
You know, I'm kind of pissed now. I really wanted to hear this bit.
I want to hear this bit too.
Yeah, keep going, come on.
Well, when David said that, he was lying. But I'll give you something. Now, it's not thought out. I haven't written anything. But I have had sort of an idea that, you see movies, scary movies all the time. You see all the scary things that happen in their house specifically. What about the neighbors, like...
Yeah.
What happens there? What do you think that they're thinking? When's the movie gonna come out where some guy's just Sweetie, what the hell's going on out there? Why are there lights going on and off? It's crazy. And then another night, they're having a movie night. Popcorn's making. And the wife's just out there like, baby, the dog's floating. And so, that's it. Yeah, there you go.
So somebody broke into my house the other day, and
Sucks.
they stole my mood ring. I don't know how to feel about it.
I'm so sorry.
That's quirky.
It's quirky.
I like
It's a
that.
dad
I think
joke.
this is over.
This interview ended a long time ago. this interview is...
How many minutes are we?
Do you have anything you want to say about your books?
We're 30 minutes in.
Okay.
That's cool with me.
Where do you want to send the people?
We gotta make it
the
to 40
audience?
Where to send the people?
Where do you want them to go for anything?
Okay, well, what inspired it? What inspired your book?
What inspired the book? Poets like Jack Kerouac, Charles Bukowski,
Jack Kerouac, On the Road and stuff.
On
like
the
that?
Road,
On
Mexico
again.
City
On the
Blues.
road again. No.
Close, but no. Poets like Jack Kerouac, Charles Bukowski, Allen Ginsberg, and I read a lot. I love to read.
You're an old soul.
No, I think
level.
reading's 5th grade.
Like, sorry?
I read at a 5th grade level.
He still follows the words with his finger.
I do. I read at a 4.0.
I don't read at all.
The poetry and the stories are just inspired by events. Maybe not inspired by anything. It just comes from the dust. And just like the movies just come from the dust. And I'm lucky enough to have platforms to get to put them on with my publishing company, Defiant Publishing, where you can find that I started 2 companies. I started Defiant Motion Pictures because I owned none of my movies until last August. Now I own all of my movies.
Well, who owned it before then?
Nobody. I was just making them under random production companies. And I saw, people were liking them, people were digging the stories, and I was realizing, hey, none of these are under my name. So I opened up my own production company, Defiant Motion Pictures, and then I wrote my first book, where you can find it on Amazon, South 2690, and then my second book, Dark Days. And then I realized I need a publishing company.
Yeah.
So I opened up Defiant Publishing, and now I've got 2 companies, and it's where you can go to Amazon to find pretty much all my material now.
You can find it on Instagram.
Instagram at Defiant Publishing.
Yeah, you got some good. What's with this micro short that you wanted to shoot with me earlier?
I already shot it. A micro
What's it
short.
about?
Signs of Life. It's on Instagram.
Oh, okay.
And we actually, I just won. Myself and a great filmmaker, Gabriel. His name's Skyline Drone on Instagram.
Yeah, I've been made to work with that guy. He and I messaged each other. I was like, yeah, we gotta work together soon.
Well, check this out. So in July, we met a long time ago, and I gave him South 2690, and he really dug one of the poems, and he's like, hey, let's make a short. And I was like, all right. So in July, we met up. We shot a micro short, Run Darling Run, on South 2690. It's myself, Daniela Vidaude, and himself, and it just recently won Best Film at the Wimberley Film Festival. It's all right. Calm down.
Are you gonna go to the Wimberley Film Festival?
It already happened.
Oh, already?
It already happened. He got the.
Flicking my cigarettes.
It already happened, and he won. He took home Best Film. So.
Did he get money out of it?
No money.
Oh, dang.
No money.
You know,
But it's my first film floral.
You know what I want? You know what I want?
What?
I want my money from Alamo City Studios. They owe me money.
There's some companies who owe me money, but I'll tell you which companies owe me money off the record.
All right.
You want to go eat afterwards?
I cannot. I got to go to the gym.
All right.
Going to the gym.
I got to go to the gym. I do.
Slim Jim.
So Amadeo Edwin McQuiston. Can I plug this into the show before we go?
Sure, do all the plugs you want.
All the
Michael,
plugs
are there
I
any
want.
plugs you want to do? Anything that's any events?
I'll let Michael go first.
Any events that are coming up that people should know about.
Any events?
Stop going to
San
night
Antonio
for
Stock
breakfast.
Show and Rodeo is out right now. Go see them. They're great. That's really it,
And that's it for the Lakeview Film Show. I almost call it Lakefront. Anything to say before you can come on, hurry up. Not you. No, keep going. All right, what do you have to say?
Thank you guys for having us. Thank you, Our Lady of the Lake University, for providing this platform for artists.
Yeah.